just show y'all what I've been working on. This is a old photograph binder. It was blue and it was extra long, and I altered it. I cut off several inches off the top and the bottom, and I covered it in scrapbook paper and altered it. This is a folder album, and what you do is you take these regular manila folders like you get at the office supply store. I saw this idea done on the Two Peas website, and I really liked it. This is a folder I'm working on. This one is for my husband and my wedding pictures. This is one I did for my grandson, and I'm still waiting on some more pictures of him. And it's very interactive because on just about every page there are flaps where you can write notes or add extra pictures, and you can always put them on the back of the folder also. I'm going to put some more photos here, and then I'll probably put more photos here, and then I'll do some journaling here. These are you don't have to worry about these being acid manila folders, because the papers that you use, the scrapbook papers, are all buffered, and there are so many layers of scrapbook paper between the folder and the photos, it's not going to hurt them. This is one that I did for my granddaughter's Halloween they had in Waco. And see, and after see, I open it and I have my journaling here. And I've got some blank ones in here. I've got one for each member of my family that I'm going to do for them. This is the one I did for my granddaughter Amanda. And you open it up, and there's room for more pictures of hers, which I have to get printed. And then there you lift the flap, and there's the place for the journaling. This is one I'm working on for my granddaughter Emily, and this one doesn't have anything inside of it yet. I've got a couple photos stuck in there that I'm going to use in it. Then I did this one. This is done in sepia tones. This is from my mother and my father, who are both gone now. But it's a picture of her and a picture of him when he was in the Navy. And there's a picture of them together. And then this one has several flaps of our family, of all their children and their grandchildren. And then I have a flap here with all of us together. And then here I'm going to do some journaling. And I believe that's all the folders I have done. When I was looking at the Close to My Heart website, they have the file folios that go inside of the pages, and I took some of these regular manila folders. I have this as my little scrap journal, and it's 8 by 8. I love the smaller sizes. I like to print out my photographs in wallet size and then put them in here, and it works out really well. And I like the interactive stuff. You can tell, here's the flaps. I cut the page protector across here and slid it in and glued it down. I like to have a lot of hidden tags, as you can see. But the way the little folders work, I have a blank one here, is you can let me get my hand in there. You can stick your letters and memorabilia down inside of these folders, and you scrap you do your scrapbooking here, and you just slide it down in. Well, I saw one done on a website. Let me get back here, and it was just so cool. They stick it in upside down, so it makes like a flap. And this is a what I'm doing here is like a prayer journal. I have photographs of the people that I want to pray for. And then on this piece of cardstock here, you can't see it, but I used my slit punch to punch slots here, and a 3x5 index card goes in here, and I can write down prayer requests for these people. And I have made several of these. Here's one that has the index card in it, see, in it, the way the little slit punch makes the. And these, instead of putting them on the page, I used my repositionable glue and put it on the back of the card, and I stick it on top of the page, on top of the page protector. The photos are all under the page protector. This one I did for my grandchildren. This one says Grandma Prays, and then this is my grandchildren, and I put their little prayer request here. This is one I'm doing. I'm going to put my children's photos in here. This one says Pray for Family, and you just lift these flaps up. And I think they're wonderful. I really enjoyed making them. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how I cut these down. And it's really pretty simple. I take my trimmer, and I take a regular old business folder, and you can do this for a 6x6. You can do this for any size short of 11x8. I cut it at 8 inches, and then I have this nice piece here left. I cut these into tags to use on another project. Then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to put the folded in here, and I'm going to cut it at 8 inches again. And this I'm going to throw away. You might want to use it for something else, but I don't know what you would use it for. Oops, not done with that. And then where the lines are, there's some score lines here where you fold these business folders, and you make sure that those are up top. I'm going to put my folder, and I'm going to cut on the top part. I'm going to cut off a 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to take my corner rounder, and I'm going to round each one of these corners. And this corner rounder's old, so he don't always like to work. And I'm definitely due for a new one. After you've rounded the corners, you have a nice little folder that fits into an 8x8 album. And what you can do is you can cut your cardstock or your paper 8x8 and cut the corners off of 2 of the corners, and then you can do the other one 8x7.5 and cut the corners off. And you can either decorate just the front and slide it into your page protector and use it for memorabilia. I have one with my letters from my grandchildren and my marriage license and things like that on the inside, or you can turn it over and you can decorate it like a flap. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to use these folders. I hope you have a wonderful day, and may God bless.